I'll start recording and we can just have a look at the workout for the day. So we've got our test workout, okay, don't let it put you off. Okay, we're going to do it again in 6 weeks' time. If you're taking part, if not, you're taking part in the kind of nutrition accountability challenge. And if not, then obviously just maybe try and record your score on this and we can see where we're at in a little while time. So we've got a little warm up that I'll go over in a little second. But our Metcon for the day is a 25-minute AMRAP, so a pretty long duration workout. And it's going to be ascending in reps, okay? 3 different movements, starting off on 1-1-1 rep, then you rest 30 seconds, okay? So we're all going to have our own clock running, phone, watch, whatever it is, to just time roughly our 30 seconds rest. Then you'll do 2-2-2, 30 seconds rest, 3-3-3, 30 seconds rest, and so on, as much into those numbers, as high into that number in the 25 minutes, okay? Movement-wise, you've got burpee jump overs, so I'll go over them and demonstrate them closer to the time. Burpee jump overs, whether it's dumbbell, kettlebell, cushion, whatever you're jumping over, okay? So a burpee, chest up to the ground and jump over, replicating our barbell. You've got push-ups, we'll go over that. So normal standard, chest and hips to the floor, whether we're going on our knees or not. And then thrusters, okay? Thrusters are obviously going to really depend upon what kit you've got, whether it is barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell. We'll have a look at that closer to the time. But yeah, 1 of those each, rest, 2 of those each, rest, okay? Once we're finished, we'll see what time we've got left. May have a little bit of time for some core work quickly or a bit of a stretch down. But for now, warm up, general warm up, we're going to do for 6 minutes. We're going to do 30 jumping jacks into 10 Samson stretch, okay? So your jumping jacks, nice and easy. I'm sure we're all getting very good at these again. Your Samson stretch, we're going to interlock the fingers and put them above the head and go knee to the floor, swap over, 5 per side, just focusing on punching those arms out nice and straight and keeping them locked out. 10 single leg V-ups, so that's going to be 5 per side. Normal kind of start and end position for the V-up, but you're going to come up with 1 leg, touch to the toes, 1 leg, touch to the toes, and try and get as much of a pike position out of that as you can. 5 push-ups, 5 down-ups to finish off with, okay? So your push-ups, we can scale them for the warm-up, we can go full push-ups, and then 5 down as well, okay? So that's 30 jumping jacks, 10 Samson stretch, 10 single leg V-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 down-ups, okay? So we're going to do that for 6 minutes, and then we'll get cracking on with our Metcon, okay? Let me just check. Okay. Right guys, 10 seconds and we'll get going, okay? So we're starting off on our 30 jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cool guys, that's time there. So just take a minute, get your breath back a little bit and get your pieces of kit and stuff ready if you need to get them, and then we'll go over everything together just a little minute. Overall, the movements just now, obviously the thruster more than likely is going to be a little bit different unless we all have dumbbells or whatever. Is anybody using anything different from a dumbbell? Anybody got barbell? What are we using? Looks like everybody's using a kettlebell or dumbbell. No, Annette, you're using a barbell, love it. Jackie's using a barbell. Elena. Cool, okay. So for the guys using barbells, you're just obviously the full reps are the full reps. You do one full thruster from a front rack position up and down, just as we would normally do, down and up, that's one. For the guys using single arm stuff, so I'm using a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever it is, on the lower reps, okay, so until we get past 4, so you do 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, let's do them all on the same arm. That makes sense. So I do 1, then the next round I change arms, but I do 2 on this arm, then I do 3, then 4. When it gets to 5, 6, when it gets to those bigger numbers, I'd say past the 6 mark, we'll split it up 3 on one side, 3 on the other from 6, and then just split it up as you see fit through that, swapping as you wish. Okay, obviously with the even numbers it's dead easy, but the odd numbers mix it up a little bit. Okay, just so we're getting equal amounts on one side and the other. For now, let's just go through the burpee jump over. Okay, let's try 2 or 3. So standards are we're going to go chest and hips to the floor like always on our burpee. Okay, all the way down. Jump your feet in to roughly where that object is. 2-footed jump over, back on the other side. Okay, I appreciate obviously it might not be that easy in the space that you've got or the kit that you've got. So just work with it as much as you can. Push-ups, like we done in the warm-up, okay, we can be going full push-ups, we could be going on our knees, doesn't matter. We're still keeping the hips and the shoulders in line, and we're still getting that full range, going all the way down under tension, and all the way back up. And then your thrusters, best for last before you get your 30 seconds rest, okay? Really try and use your legs on these, okay? So a lot of shoulders in this and your burpees and your push-ups. You got a push movement overhead as well, okay? So we take it up into some form of front rack, squat with elbow high, big drive out the heels, okay? Whew. Right, let's have a look. Let's see everybody. Cool.
Emma,
Yes.
I've got a shoulder issue on my right-hand side.
Okay.
I think I just won't be pushing it above my head, so you'll just see me racking it there. I'll just on the other side.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you prefer to do a goblet squat or something that's the same all the way through, do that. Just make sure, obviously, in 6 weeks' time, you just test it the same way. If it feels good on one side, go for it. But yeah, if you want to swap it to just a goblet squat or something, then that would be fine as well.
Okay, I'll see how it goes. I can help it up with the other hand. Is another option.
Err on the side of caution. Don't want to cause any injuries.
Emma, the
If we
rest.
didn't have Zoom, what would we do?
I know.
Hello.
The rest. Is it 30 seconds each minute?
Not every minute, no. So
No.
This is where we're going to have our own clocks on the go, guys. So at 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, the 25-minute clock starts, and it's going to be 1 burpee jump over, 1 push-up, 1 thruster. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's going to finish that at a different time, but it's up to you to look at the clock after that thruster and take your 30 seconds rest from then.
Right. Okay. I thought it was 30 seconds every minute.
No.
Right,
so then 2, 2, 2. 30 seconds rest, 3, 3, 3. So your rest is completely dependent on when you finish that last thruster. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Anybody else got questions?
Yeah, Emma, I think, I've lost myself. I think I'll do goblet squats for my shoulder as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just stick with that all the way through.
So all goblet squats.
Yeah, same reps, just instead of the 1 thruster, 1 goblet squat, 2 goblet squat, 3, so on.
Okay, great, thanks.
Cool. Right, looks like we're good to go, guys. So I'll start the 25 minutes. Let me get that up on my phone just now. And if we're using the same thing, we'll maybe try and press it at the same time, just so we're all starting at the same time, got the same 30-second rest. Doesn't really matter too much, just as long as you've got the clock in front of you there for your rest period. But 25-minute AMRAP. We'll go in 10 seconds and we start off on our burpee jump over. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't know if my brain can compute this math work that's going to have to go on. Under 3 minutes, guys, keep going. Last 30 seconds, guys, go on. Keep going. Nice work, come on, push all the way to the end. Last 10, let's move, come on, no stopping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice. Whew, awesome, guys. Right, take a few minutes, get your breath back, get a drink of water. Oh. Nice work, guys, that was tough. I can't see any of you because you're all laying on the floor. Right, get your breath back and then we're going to do a little bit of stretching just to get the heart rate down. Just when you're ready though, guys, take another minute or so, all the time. So we should be able to record that, guys, on what, if not take a note of it, but we should be able to record that on Wodify under HIIT 45. Let me check. Yeah, you'll be able to record it on your Wodify if you want to keep track of it. You just need to sign into a class. Obviously that doesn't matter at the moment. So yeah, sign into a class and record it on that, or keep it in your notes or something. We'll have the delights of doing that again in 6 weeks. Great. Okay, right, let's get some stretching done then, okay? First one, we're just gonna try and get that heart rate back down before we do anything much, okay? We're gonna go into child's pose for at least a minute, probably 90 seconds or so. Oh, okay, I'm done this. So coming down here, flex the feet so your bum's just got enough room to get through, and then we're just going to stretch our hands out in front of us as much as we can and head down to the floor. Okay, so hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a sore stretch at this point unless your shoulders are really, really tight. Okay, but just use it as a bit of relaxing to get the heart rate back down for a minute. Right guys, so we'll go into frog stretch from there, okay, so just come up nice and easy, and we're going to stay in this seat position, but this time turn the feet out, heels on the floor, and we're trying to go hips down towards the ground, elbows on the floor. If it's too sore, obviously stay upright. If you want to feel it a little bit more, you can really bring the chest down to the ground. Okay, go like that, nice and slowly. Knees still on the ground. Good, and then we're going to do foot to hand stretch, but we're going to then turn it into a bit of a hamstring stretch, okay? So we're not going to spend too long stretching the hips again. Hopefully they're feeling a little bit looser now. So one foot in front, the other knee on the ground, and I want you to think about tracking that knee out towards the toes. If you have to use your forearm or something, that's fine. And really sending this hip towards the ground. So we're going to hold it there for about 40 seconds. Okay, and then from there, same leg, but let's straighten it out and sit back onto that heel. Okay, if that's way too much, stay upright and just send the hips back. Okay, equally, if you feel it more in your hamstring, doing it that way you can. If not, sit back and then really bring the chest forward. Okay, ease up out of that, and then we're going to repeat the same on the opposite side. So foot to hand to start off with. Plant that front foot and track the knee out. Get a bit of a stretch to the hips. Okay, and then let's sit back, same again. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg into the hamstring. Okay, come out of that nice and slow for me. Good. Okay, then we're just going to stay onto our knees just now. Okay, going to loosen off the shoulders a little bit, hopefully. So we're just going to bring one arm across, pull that shoulder in, and hopefully feel it on the delts, on the side of the shoulder. Okay, swap sides for me. Okay guys, cool. Ease it off there, and then that'll do us for the day. Good job. Oh,
Thanks, Emma.
no worries, good job.
Thanks, Emma.
No problem, have a good day.
Thanks, Emma.
Thank you.
Awesome guys.
Does
See you
that count
later.
for our 3 points for the
Yes,
rise?
3 points.
3 points.
Was that 6 for stretching as well then?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That'll
Yeah.
have to be Chris at the sides, that I feel.
Ah, okay.
No worries. No worries.
Right.
Bye, Emma. Bye, guys.
Nice to
Yeah.
see everybody.
Very nice to see you.
Bye.
Bye.